Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for watching today. Today we are back with another Funko Pop unboxing for you. And this time we have a new wave of Star Wars Funko Pops that have actually started to hit recently from Amazon. They're exclusives over there. And I realized I did not order any of them except for one. But I actually went back and I saw that there were so many characters that I missed out on and all really cool pops that I wanted to add to my collection. And as a huge Star Wars fan, I try to get a lot of the Star Wars figures. And so I loaded up on these and all of these just came in. And they are fantastic looking figures. And I thought I might as well throw them into a video and show them off to you guys. And now these pops are all for the brand new Amazon exclusive line of Power of the Galaxy, which is a female-centric line for Star Wars characters. So all different types of powerful females from across the galaxy all coming together into one line. So definitely some cool pops. They did make another Amazon exclusive wave, I want to say for like 2021 is when it started. And I believe that one was called Across the Galaxy. So it had like different pops that were from different planets from across the galaxy. Although I want to say they used Tatooine twice on that one, which was weird. But that was definitely some really cool pops. We got a new Obi-Wan and a Qui-Gon Jinn pop from there. We got like a K2SO one. Definitely some great figures. But I gotta say, this wave right here from the Power of the Galaxy line, I like a whole lot better. Because I love a lot of the characters in Star Wars, especially a lot of the female ones. I think they have some really well-written and really interesting female characters in the Star Wars universe. And one of those powerful females in the Star Wars galaxy is going to be Padme Amidala. And so we have a brand new look at Padme. I really like this look here. And the thing I like about this wave is they didn't just take the same old character or the same mold and then just put them in a different pose and say, okay, there we go. That is your new exclusive. No, they put them in like whole new outfits and everything. And that's exactly what they did with this Padme Amidala. As the other Padme pops, we've gotten her as Queen Amidala. And then we also got Padme in Attack of the Clones with like her tank top and everything. So this is a brand new look at Padme and her kind of more as a senator more than anything, but I really do like the look of this here. They do have her on the Star Wars stand as they always do, but she does look really great with that purple and black dress, and it looks like the brooch that she has on in the middle is definitely pretty cool too. And they did give her a little bit of blush on there, and they even gave her her little mold that, you know, Natalie Portman does have in the movie, something you don't see on the other figures. And then the headpiece she has on as well is pretty sweet. And now, of course, I do want to make sure I show off not only the Amazon exclusive sticker, but also the Power of the Galaxy sticker, which is kind of big, and I wish they maybe made that a little bit different, maybe a little bit smaller, because it does cover part of the figure there, but still a nice little cool touch to add to this wave. And now the next character we're going to have is Jyn Erso from Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. And I just mentioned before that like all the pops, they made them different. If there was one pop that they kind of put them in the same outfit, it is Jyn Erso, although I think she is in a different pose. But she's only in one movie. There's not too many different outfits that she's going to wear. So I think I might kind of give this a pass. And I realized I never picked up any of the original Jyn Erso pops. So it'd be cool to add this one to the collection because I do really love Rogue One. And this one is a little bit different than the previous ones because she not only has the blaster in her hand, which looks really cool, but she also has like a baton in her right hand, something that the stormtroopers might have been carrying around. But the outfit really does look great, has a lot of detail, especially with all the different layers of like the scarf and her jacket and everything. Definitely looks cool. And I like how the hair kind of flows on her as well. The detail on the hair is really well done. And then next, probably my favorite from the wave so far, just because of the amount of detail, plus I love the character. This one we have Sabine Wren, who we have seen in Star Wars Rebels, but we're also going to see in the new Ahsoka show, which I'm super excited about. And this one is really cool again with the detail. We have Sabine actually flying in the air, so she's using her jetpack and everything to fly in the air, so she's on that stand, and she has a little bit of like smoke going beneath her as well. I think that's a cool little look to still make it that Star Wars stand, but not have it look like a regular one. And she's holding both a blaster in her hand and also has the Darksaber in her other hand as well. I love the way her armor looks and the colors on it. Gives her a little bit of a different look compared to what we saw traditionally in Star Wars Rebels with like that purple and red and orange look on her helmet and everything. This looks fantastic, and like I said, definitely my favorite. And then the last figure we have up for today is one of my favorite Star Wars characters. This one is Rey, that of course that we've seen in the new trilogy. And Rey is just one of those characters to me that has a lot of layers, and I wish we saw more of her, or at least more development for her in Rise of Skywalker. That movie kind of really hurt with the way she was going in Force Awakens and Last Jedi. I think she was set up to be a really, really interesting character, but they kind of tore that down in Rise of Skywalker to go make like a kind of a gobbledygook type of movie. That's at least my opinion. Some of you guys might think differently. What I would be welcome to hearing what your guys' thoughts are on the Star Wars movies. Yeah, this pop right here definitely is really nice. I do love how she's floating in the air. I think one of the first floating pops that we've gotten of like a Jedi meditating. So this is from The Last Jedi, where Rey is getting trained by Luke on Ahch-To, and so she is floating. I guess she was also floating in Rise of Skywalker as well, but regardless, she is floating in the air, and I really like the way that they made that stand look. Not make it look super obvious, but definitely really nice. She has her eyes closed, and the way that they make the hair look and everything too is pretty nice, especially how they have it twirling off the sides right next to her ear. I love Rey's hair. It's one of my favorite parts about her character design as well. But this pop definitely looks fantastic. And now there are more pops to this line that we do know of so far. So there is a Princess Leia figure. Now I did not pick that one up because I already have a few different Leias in the collection. And that one is not too different from like the most recent Star Wars Celebration Princess Leia. And they also have one that's going to be coming out supposedly right around May, which is the new Ahsoka, which looks fantastic, where she has the white hood on and everything. I cannot wait to get that pop into the collection. We have every single Ahsoka figure, so the fact that they announced another one, I had to pre-order that one right away to make sure we add it. So we have every single Ahsoka one. I have most of the Rey figures, and then now we pretty much just need one more Sabine pop. We need the Sabine unmasked, and then we'll have every single Sabine pop. So we have a ton of Star Wars pops. Really love it. It's one of our big loves here. So I really like how they're putting out these new lines, these new interesting, and putting these characters in different types of molds and everything like that. So kudos Funko. Keep doing stuff like this. I maybe think a lot of people aren't jumping in this line, but I think they are snoozing because these are some beautiful figures. But there's our look at some of the Power of the Galaxy Amazon exclusive Star Wars Funko Pops. Now I do want to throw it over to you guys. What do you think about this new wave? Have any of you guys been able to pick up these figures? And maybe what Star Wars characters do you want them to add to this line next? I mean, I'm just thinking maybe like a Satine one could be really cool. Maybe a different Bo-Katan pop might be pretty awesome as well. I know it's a newer character, but Fennec Shand, maybe having her in like a different type of pose or a different outfit, that could be pretty sweet, especially maybe getting her in her Bad Batch look. That might be pretty sweet as well. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are on all of that are in the comments down below. And of course, if you guys have not done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also leave a like in this video as well if you enjoyed it. And of course, you can always hit that bell to be notified whenever we have new videos drop. But thank you guys so much for watching today. And as always, we'll see you again real soon.